So welcome. This is my pattern paper. Okay, so to start a measurement that has okay, don't let me bore you with much discussion. If you want to cut your I want to cut a skirt, okay, pencil skirt or any skirt. If you want to cut skirt, you will take your hip measurement. That is the widest part of the skirt, right? Hip measurement, if it is 40 divided by 4, okay, that is 10, right? That is 10 plus 2 to 3 inches allowance. Let's say 3 inches allowance. That is what? 13 inches. So that 13 inches, it is what you will use to cut out your paper. This is 13 inches, right? This is 13 inches. Mine is more than, like, you will use that 13 inches to cut out your pattern paper, so that you can manage it properly. Let's say this is 13, okay? So you will use it to fold your pattern paper. It is always good to always measure. Fine, you might say that you are a pro already, there is no problem, okay? There is no problem. But for me, especially those who are doing ready to wear outfits, you must always have your pattern paper. Always fold your pattern paper with the widest parts of the body divided by 4. Then you fold it like this, plus 2 or 3 inches allowance, okay? So I've done it. This is what I have here, although is much, okay? This is 13. I want to get a hair. This is my own 13, okay, plus 2 inches allowance, okay? So, and you measure the full length. I want it to be 24. My full length of that skirt is 24, okay? But this is 22, okay? This is 22. So this 22, I will add 2 inches to the extra end. This is 22, right? To complete the 24, we cut the band separately, okay? So this is 22. I will cut the band separately with the 2 inches to make it 24, and from the band also I will add 2 inches allowance for sewing and the likes. I hope you understand. So my band, when I'm cutting it, I'll be cutting 4 inches, but my normal skirt size, this is 22. This is what I want to use it, 22. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. If you want to measure your skirt, you start from your waist. If you want to measure something that starts from waist, you place your tape rule to where you always put your trouser, your skirt. I hope you understand. That is where you start your measurement for your waist, for your skirt or your trouser. I hope you understand me. So that is that for that. So the next thing you are going to do now is you make a ruler, and you just draw just a straight line here. For this is our waistline, okay? Just cut rule it out so that you can start measurement from it. I hope you get what I did. I hope you can see what I'm doing. So from my waistline, I will come down to my hip line, which is 12, okay? Hip line. This is how you get the hip line. You measure from your waist, from where you always put your skirt. You measure it, okay? This mine is giving me 12. You measure it, so you mark it as 12. I hope you understand, and you rule it out. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. That is waist to hips. My own measurement is what? 12. It is just the same thing as a crush for your trouser. So my waist to hip measurement for mine is what? 12. Waist to hip waist to hip measurement is 12. So this is my hip, this is my waist. I hope you get. So then you all know that from your waistline, that is where you will, if you want to get your length, your full length, you will place your tape rule to your waistline. Then you get the length of what you want to use. Mine is 22 already, so I've already gotten that. I hope you get that point now, right? So now the next thing is to measure our horizontal line. Your waist divided by 4, you mark it. So 32 divided by 4, that is 8. You first mark it out like 8. Okay, you first mark it out like this. I hope you can see. My waist measurement divided by 4, 8. I mark it out. Then for the hip line, for the hip line, 40 divided by 4, that is what? 10. You mark it. Okay, 40, that is 10. 40 divided by 4 for the hip line, 10. This one, waistline divided by 4 also, you mark. So for the length, for the M line, whatever things you have for your hip measurements, you bring it down 10, then you mark it. Please hope you are getting what I'm doing. Then you mark it. So now you add your allowance to it. You add your allowance to it. You know this one is 8. I'll be adding the allowance of 2 inches. That is 10. Allowance of 2 inches. Okay, this one also I'll be adding allowance of 3 inches to make it the exact 13, but that one is already done because that is what we use to fold the fabric. I hope you get. You can use anything for your allowance. Okay, you can use anything for your allowance. You can add 1 inch, you can add 2, you can add 3. For that 3 is because once that person puts it on, maybe during the time of fitting and the likes, if it needs us to lose it, you will know that you don't need to add extra fabric to it. That is why I used to add 3 inches just to be on the safer side. So this one also I will add 3 inches to this one. Okay, just for I add 3 inches for the hips, 3 inches for the M line, the down part. So the next thing you will do now is to, if you don't have the curve, what we use to curve it, so just take it like this. Okay, just take it like this. Then you will use our hand to do the cuffing. Okay, nothing must stop us from getting what we want. Nothing. Yeah, so you can see that it's already giving us the shape self. I hope you see what I did like this. I hope you see it. So now let's assume this is normal skirt, right? If I want to have a pencil skirt, so if you want it to be like let's say you want your hem to be a little bit tight, that is like a pencil skirt, so you just come in by 1 inch. You come in on that line, you come in by 1 inch. I hope you get what I'm doing. You come in by 1 inch and you use your ruler to connect it to give you that pencil stuff. I hope you can see what we did, right? So for your, our waist is not straight, right? So you come down by 1 inch here. You come down by 1 inch here. Then you you slant it like this to your waist. You know our waist is not straight, right? So you come down like this. So so this is our skirt, the front part, the front panel. This is it like this. Okay, so if you now we will be cutting the back panel. So to cut your back pattern, you will first deduct 2 inches, and you can make yours 1.5 for the zipper allowance. Okay, so let's say I want to make mine 2 inches for my zip. So I will roll it out. This is 2 inches. Okay, I make mine 2 inches. So you place your front panel, you place it, please place it properly. Place it properly. First roll this place just to make sure it is the starting point. Okay, starting point of the zipper allowance. Then you go like this. Please cutting. Okay, if you can shape it out, there's no problem. Okay. So don't cut this part though. You know that the front part is the back part will be longer than the front part. You know that, right? So don't cut that part though. So this is it. So when you want to sew, you just you put your zip like this. You put your zip in this zipper part. So that is where the zip will be. I'm just folding it to show you guys. I hope you see. Then this is the front part.